Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And here we have Borussia Dortmund against Bayer Leverkusen. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
The two starting lineups. So it's down to business here. And back to base. Chan. Schüller. Gross. Ball swung in. It's well blocked and back out it comes. Chan. Thrust towards the front line. Gross. Loose ball, who's going to get there? He's away! And the ball's come out! Good determined running there, but one back by the defence. Now the pass. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Oh, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
Who's going to make this theirs? Cuts it out. Brandt. Borussia Dortmund are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. It's a throw. Brandt. Gross. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tar. Palacios. knocks it towards the front. Gross. Plays it into the channel. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Clears it out of harm's way. Brandt passes it through. It's gone a long way up and away. Gross. Chan. Schüller. Chan. Schüller. And it's Chan. Gross. Tries a through ball. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. Well, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. No, that's not going to find its target. Tries lifting it over. Gross. Still waiting for the first goal. Schüller. Gross.
Peter, he went down the glory trail and he ended up in a cul-de-sac.
Brandt. There is the half-time whistle. Would you review the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Borussia Dortmund can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Chan. Over it comes, and out to safety. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Oh, that's a real stopper. He's put an end to the threat. Schick, with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
And at times there, it looked as if a couple of those defenders were reluctant to stick a leg out in case he went down, but it was a positive, daring run, which is always good to see. Bayer Leverkusen have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
And that's been repelled. Good idea, just poorly executed. Bayer Leverkusen have a sub ready to come on. Gets it into the middle. He's straight offside.
I'm not sure about that call, you know, but we get to see replays.
Tries to stroke it through. It's a good-looking cross. He's dealt with that well. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Crunching tackle. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Garcia tries the route one option, out wide to the right. Looks to dink one in. Can he finish? Oh, didn't catch it right.
He was in such a great position in front of goal, and you'd expect him to score from there, but somehow he's missed it.
So what now? Schick. Xhaka has got himself a free kick. Shoots! And he comes up trumps again.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
Looks to thread it through. Schick! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Brandt.
Borussia Dortmund are not functioning with the cutting edge they need. We're seeing too much passing and not enough reward. It's time for more drive and certainly for more penetration.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Chan. Brandt. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Granit Xhaka. Tar. Floats one over. Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Xhaka spreads it wide. Now here's the through ball. A chance! Gross. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. It's a great ball. Oh, great chance. And a goal. Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Done very well to intervene. Looks to slip it through. Salah! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
Schick looking to get on the end of this. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Brandt. It's a long forward pass. Schüller with the ball through. Oh, good interception. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. We've reached the midway point in extra time. You have to accept that penalties are now a realistic possibility. To think that either side is settling for that, given what a lottery penalties can be. The players are evidently tired, and it may come to that. It's been cagey for this long. Will the last 15 minutes be any different? Looks like a good ball through. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Gross. Brings it forward. And he's whipped it in low. It's broken loose. Gets good distance on it. Oh, great low ball in.
Oh, how has that not ended up in the back of the net? It was a cracking ball in the way he drilled it across and kept it down too.
Defence has got rid of that. Chan. Cross. Big chance!
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance.
Brandt needed to come up with a better ball. And that's it, nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Yeah, the longer it went on, it kind of became inevitable that it would end this way, and while each defence can be proud, they've got very little say from here. It's up to the keepers now.
Pressure and nerve. After 2 inconclusive hours, it is penalties. So, the first penalty. And he puts them one up.
Oh, that was a great strike. He just gave the keeper absolutely no chance.
Coolly done, one each.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
It's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper. So, the second man in line. He's put it wide. The third man in the queue. Right in the corner.
Well, he strolled up and struck that with great confidence. That's a superb spot kick.
It's in, and the keeper could have done better. He steps up to take the fourth penalty. And he sticks it away.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. 3 each. Gross is the last of 5 scheduled takers.
Well, it's never easy to step up and take a penalty, but he slotted that home with authority.
Bayer Leverkusen have to score, or they have had it. And scores to keep them alive.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Now it is unforgiving. Miss nicely into the corner.
Well, it's never easy to step up and take a penalty, but he slotted that home with authority.
Oh, nerveless.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
No, he hasn't scored. So we're on to number 7, lucky or not. And there it is, the decisive kick. So in the end, heartbreak, a few of them inconsolable. This is what footballing fate had stored up. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And here we have Chelsea against Manchester City. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Begley.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Away from immediate danger. So what now? Tries a through ball. Chelsea will try it again now. Clears it out of harm's way. Haaland going full steam ahead down the left flank. Who's going to make this theirs? Out wide to the right. Fofana, whipped in. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Foden. Ake. Stones. Chelsea putting their opponents under a lot of pressure in the early stages. Really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Comes in hard, but he's taken enough of the ball. He's gone for goal, and he's there to make a great save.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Now the pass. No question, that's a foul. Stones battles to win it back. So it is still 0-0. All the way back and they start again. Stones. Pedro Neto battling down that right flank. It's a loose ball. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Fernandes, out to the flank. Manchester City getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Haaland, looks like a good ball through. Hoists it high, turns and goes back. There is plenty of power on that. Fofana goes long and forward. Chance! There it is! There is the breakthrough! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Chelsea draw first blood here.
Oh, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Chelsea are looking odds on to go in at the break with their advantage intact. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Promising cross.
Ambitious to say the least. He seemed to be in a hurry to get that in.
Okay. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? And the first half is done. How to review the first half?
Well, they're playing a game of wait and wallop. Let the opposition have the possession and defend in numbers, and then wallop, hit them hard and fast on the break. It's worked once, and they can do it again.
Chelsea will have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Chelsea carry a one-goal lead into the second half. It's there to get rid. It's Fernandes. Thrust towards the front line. Chalamet passes it through. Shoots! Foden. He's lifting it over. And the volley. Oh, chance here! No mistake! And with that goal comes comfort. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Chelsea take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this
More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And surely that settles it! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Chelsea take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Fofana.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Up he gets! I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Chelsea haven't made a substitution yet. Bernardo Silva gets it back. Looks to slip it through. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Chelsea have a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
There are a few waiting for it. Pedro Neto with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
And at times there, it looked as if a couple of those defenders were reluctant to stick a leg out in case he went down, but it was a positive, daring run, which is always good to see.
Tries a through ball, now the pass. Forward it goes. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Passes it through. Foden. Oh, he's come flying in. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. To the keeper and go again. Good idea, just poorly executed. Foden. Aim forward. A real chance to break. Shot a goal! Great football, shot and save.
Well, in the circumstances, I think he did well to get some sort of attempt on goal because he was pretty much hurried and hassled out of that.
Haaland showed plenty of zest in... He has done it! Haaland with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
So is this the start of a comeback? Looks like a good ball through. Information that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Knocks it towards the front. Pedro Neto. Out on the left now. Belts one. Gave it a go, but off target. Fernandes. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Chelsea come away with the win. A job really well done in all departments. A real sum of the parts team effort. So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. The teams then, Liverpool against Chelsea. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Has gone out. Van Dijk. McAllister. Tries a through ball. Away from immediate danger. Varner. Konate. Gets it back. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Plays it out to the wing. Ball's out on the left now. Looks to slip it through, and the flag has stayed down. McAllister.
This game is in need of some excitement. It needs help, and it's...
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He's had a look, it's hit the upright, and he's done it! Great reactions in front of goal, he just saw what was on.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Chelsea take the lead.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Mohamed Salah. Liverpool are behind here despite their domination of possession. Now the pass. Now here's the through ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Salah. Can he find a finish now? That's good intervention. Things could have got far worse than that. Battles to win it back. Goes long. Looks like a good ball through. Mohamed Salah. Pushes it out wide. Chip through. It's a great ball. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
And that all stems from great vision, you know. What a delightful little ball over the top that was.
Van Dijk. McAllister passes it through. It's loose, who's getting there? The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. What? That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Fofana. Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Looks like a good ball through. Gets into some space. Looks to slip it through. He's dealt with that well. How about it? The first 45 minutes are up.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to. Liverpool need to get the...
In it goes! And with that goal comes comfort! Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Chelsea have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them...
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Chalobah. Fernandes. Van Dijk. McAllister. Liverpool get it back again. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
Chalobah gets it away. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Up to meet it! Sticks it away! However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Chalobah demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Konate. Salah has a go! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Tries a through ball. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Fofana. close to drawing level.
Well, he won't need telling what a big chance that was. The look on his face says the lot.
Fernandez, good challenge, he just stood firm, aimed forward. Gets it back. Belts one. He's got away with one there. Chalobah battles to win it back. Tries a through ball. Spoon forward. McAllister. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Fofana. 90 minutes up, we're into stoppage time. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And the through ball is intercepted. There is the final whistle. A fine advertisement for attacking football, a really entertaining game. So many talking points. In a way, a shame anybody had to lose. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So the long journey to the summit of European football starts with the opening fixture of the Champions League. Olmo. Pavard pumps it forwards. Looks to slip it through. Thuram. He's away! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona have protested furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And he's kept it out. Well, the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. DeMarco. And it's Martinez.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Looks like a good ball through. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Çalhanoğlu with the foul. Aimed long and direct. Barcelona are putting their opponents under a lot of pressure in the early stages. Martinez. Olmo. Now it's Lewandowski. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Olmo. Now it's Lewandowski. That's gone a long way up and away. Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Who's going to make this theirs? Çalhanoğlu. Lewandowski with the ball through. Oh, nice touch, that's beautiful. Tries a through ball. Spoon forward. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Played out to the right. Cut out in the nick of time. Rashford on a charge down the left. Now the pass. Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
DeMarco boots it upfield. Now it's Martinez. Martinez passes it through. Precious little by way of goal-mouth action yet. Looks like a good ball through. Can he finish? And he's done it!
Well, let me assure you that scoring just before half-time is always a real treat. And when it's one of your top talents who delivers it, it just seems to fuel confidence that little bit more.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Thuram looks to dink one in. And we've reached half-time.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Barcelona are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Barcelona carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Up to meet it! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close. Well, you can sense they're really going for it now. This is gung-ho, and only a goal will do for them.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Thuram. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And it's Rashford. Oh, they could break here. Keeps everyone guessing. Can he put it away? He hits it! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Well, there wasn't much on for him, so it was worth a shot. It was worth a try from there.
Barella. Good. Olmo concedes a free kick for that. Let's put a stop to that. Bastoni does well to read it and intercepts. Martinez. It took genuine bravery to attempt to tackle there. Mind you, he had little option.
He had a decision to make there, and he got it absolutely spot on with a beautiful piece of timing in the tackle. Any hesitation then would have either seen him get a card or his team concede a goal. And I can only say, well done, son.
And it's Thuram. Now it's Martinez. Shot at goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Gets up to head it! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And he's there to hoof it away. Olmo into the channel. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, the ride is still a bit bumpy, Peter, so they're chasing the cushion of a second goal.
Long and high towards the flank. Barella, Martinez. It's come loose. They've scored near to half-time to make it 1-0. He's looking to get there first. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Zielinski. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Barcelona just have to run down the clock. Throw in. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Raphael. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And back to the keeper. Pumps it forwards. Martinez tries to get it forward quickly. Looks to slip it through. Timely intervention. Pumps it upfield. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Who's going to make this theirs? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Has a pop! Caused a worry or two.
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and he had to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
Hurtles into the tackle. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Great leap! And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona have got off to an ideal start. 3 points on day one, and it bodes well for the... The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And our live game is Alaves against Barcelona. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker, not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or indeed getting too comfortable.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. Martinez goes long and forward. Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
And that all stems from great vision, you know, what a delightful little ball over the top that was.
Martinez, brought forward, what does he try from here? Barcelona putting their opponents under a lot of pressure in the early stages. To the keeper and try something new. Martinez. Quarter of an hour played. Third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Pushes it out wide.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
And it's Rafael. Looks like a good ball through. Can he find a finish now? Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Alaves have come to the defence of their manager after he came in for some stick regarding some of his decision-making.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions that didn't really make sense. They added confusion when he really needed cohesion.
Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Great ball, and now the shot! Aimed long and direct. And he's on his way! Martinez just doesn't give up. You just know he'll be in there again before long. Rafael Plays a clever pass. And back out it comes. Looks to slip it through, and he's onside! Tries lifting it over. Lewandowski has a go! That is wayward. Jordan. Martinez. Played out to the right. Good run. Where to from here? He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Tries a through ball. A chance! Lovely bit of skill. And he's cut it out. Tries the route one option. Raphael. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Raphael, now the pass. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Barcelona, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
It'll be a throw-in. Come back to the keeper. Pumps it upfield. Jordan. Martinez. Now it's Lewandowski. Raphael. Plays it out to the wing. Could try cutting inside here.
Well, he had the chance to release it left and ended up making the wrong choice by going it alone. He just took on way too many there, and he's got to think about that a little bit more and make a better decision. They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Who's going to make this theirs? And it's Lewandowski. Oh, he's come flying in. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. Now here's the through ball. Well positioned to make that interception. Ball's out on the left now. Martinez. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Tries to get it forward quickly. Steered out wide. Raphael. Spoon forward. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, should have been the equaliser.
Yeah, as chances go, that was as good as it gets, and it could well have got them back on level terms.
Pops it forwards. That's the throw. There's going to be a change here. Time waiting to come on.
think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a blockage.
Diarra. The final 5 minutes. Barcelona just have to run down the clock. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Lewandowski. It's a loose ball. Tries a long pass towards the front. Defenders on the back foot. Back to the keeper and go again. And that's that. Barcelona hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle.
Well, you know, it's not easy to hold on to a lead over a long period, but I thought they showed great shape and good discipline to see the whole thing through.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And here we have Espanyol against Barcelona. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Begley.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, you have to feel it to believe it. The ultimate Catalan clash as Espanyol seek to mix it with mighty Barcelona. So, plenty to look forward to here if previous history is anything to go by. Martinez. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Goes for the cross. Not this time.
Barcelona had players queuing in the box in that situation, and they've still got nothing to show for it. What a complete and utter waste.
Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Espanyol into this match following a triumph for the boss last time.
Look, to alter the intended game plan was a daring move on the manager's part. It wasn't quite working for him, and he accepted his mistake. And I think what followed merits a lot of praise.
Lewandowski pushes it out wide. It'll be a throw-in. Lewandowski tries to dink it in, battles to win it back. No goals as yet. Ball's out on the left now. Now the pass. Now here's the through ball. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Looks like a good ball through. Gets it back. That's the throw. Pumps it upfield. Cut out in the nick of time. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Ferran Torres. De Jong. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. That's a booking. Always looked it. Could try cutting inside here. Tries the route one option. Passes it through. And back out it comes. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Barcelona,
well, if he's serious about
seeking
trying
to
from this
maximise
range,
the
I
moment.
think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Danger averted for now. And it's De Jong. De Jong plays it out to the flank. Martinez. Throw in. Looks to slip it through. He's had a shot! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
And we've reached half-time. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game and...
It's in! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. De Jong. Barcelona are cushioned by the confidence of a narrow win in their last game. De Jong. Ferran Torres. It's come loose. That is wayward. Spoon forward, looks to thread it through. There's some activity down on the touchline. Seems there's going to be a change. Rafael. Espanyol seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
Well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
Great challenge. He's gone for it! Oh, nearly. Lozano. Aimed long and direct. Well, no doubt someone has been... Whistle's gone, that's foul. it out to the wing. Shell pass, that's the message there. Tries a through ball, whipped in, and that's out of reach. Played out to the right. Can he put it away? Goal! There is the breakthrough. Szczesny did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Shapes to shoot. Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Oh, they really wanted that. There's so many players in the box. Everyone's committed to attack now.
Who's going to make this theirs? De Jong. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. He'll try from distance. Ferran Torres. Javi. Passes it through. Face to face with the keeper. Oh, and that should have been two.
What a massive let-off that was. They're still in it. But this could be pivotal.
He put on quite a show there.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
Now the pass. That intervention was very necessary. Looks like a good ball through. De Jong.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
It's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
Lozano. Barcelona are running out of time to save themselves. And it's Martinez. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Saved only by poor finishing. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Looks to slip it through. Shot a goal! And the keeper barely had to move.
Well, with this guy and the talent he's got, you know he's probably going to try his luck from there, but that one he didn't really get right at all.
Brilliant from Ferran Torres! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
All square again into the dying minutes. Out to the left it goes. Fired in from distance. And that is that. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way, but chose in the end to share its spoils. It ends in a highly entertaining draw. Well, how will we look back on that?
Wow, like so many of these games, that just flew by. There was great excitement in the match, and it kept everybody guessing which way it was going to turn. I think in the end, I doubt that there'll be much cause for complaint. Neither side deserved to lose for me.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. The teams then, Dinamo Zagreb against Barcelona. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, with this guy and the talent he's got, you know he's probably going to try his luck from there, but that one he didn't really get right at all.
Goes wide. Now here's the through ball. Oh, glorious footwork!
Yeah, it wouldn't have been the most eye-catching goal we'd seen. Ultimately, the numbers prevented him from scrambling it in.
Tries a through ball. It's a brilliant interception. That's great strength on the ball. Up to meet it! He's delivered all right! First blood drawn. Straight header, made it look easy.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Dinamo Zagreb take the early advantage. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Barcelona looking here to cut their deficit. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Oh, how's that for a goal? He's got himself a peach of a goal!
Unbelievable. Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
And he's produced a beauty. Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Pumps it upfield. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. So what now? Now the pass. And he's onside. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Back to the keeper and try something new. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Battles to win it back. Through. Turns and goes back. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Oh, look, I don't need to tell you that that is not a good area to lose possession in, and should it be repeated, I think there's a real chance that the next time they're going to be punished for it.
Has a swing at it!
Right place, right time. It was just as well the defender was on hand to mop it up.
Looks like a good ball through. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Tries to get it forward quickly. He's made sure that that won't get through. Away from immediate danger. Played out to the right. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Pumps it into the area. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Looks to slip it through. Chance! Saved only by poor finishing.
Well, there's no messing about with this fella, is there? Just went straight down the middle. If only he could have applied the finish with the same conviction.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Long and high towards the flank. Dings it in. Aimed long and direct. Lewandowski with the ball through. Can he find a finish now? Same again, same outcome.
Yeah, they should be out of sight, and they're not because of a little sloppiness in front of goal.
Oh, that's a waste. Good clearance and very necessary. And we hit half-time. So there was the first half.
Well, we've watched an end-to-end game with lots of chances and a scoreline that should have higher numbers. It's exciting and entertaining. And
Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Out of play for a goal kick. Who's going to make this theirs? Rashford.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Rashford. It out to the flank. Now the cross.
Ambitious to say the least. He seems to be in a hurry to get that in.
Gets it back. Great challenge. Goes long and forward. Tries a through ball. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Katarine. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Now the pass. He's away! And that would have been some goal.
Well, after such an exciting run, I really thought, Peter, he was going to round it off in style. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. Looks like a good ball through. Piazza did well to pick out. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, now that he scored, this defence is on high alert whenever he goes anywhere near the ball.
Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Gets it into the middle. And he has been fouled there. Throw it. Piazza. It will be a throw-in. Barcelona just have to run down the clock. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Has a hit! Decent enough try.
It's unusual not to see him make the keeper work. I mean, his accuracy from that type of area is so often better.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
It's a loose ball. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
I timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Done very well to intervene. And that's it. Barcelona winners after an absolutely outstanding game. Fabulous drama as they dragged it back from behind, made it happen and won. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, if you can find a weakness, Peter, then it's a case of exploiting it to the full. And they really...
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And our live game is Barcelona against Girona. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Off we go then. Martinez. And back to base. Martinez. Back to the keeper and go again. Martinez. De Jong. it out to the wing. Looks like a good ball through. Gazzaniga catches it safely. Tries a through ball. Now it's Stuani. Stuani is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's made certain that won't get through.
Midway through the first half, and there's an impotence about this game that's causing me concern, and probably most of the stadium too. Let's just hope that by the end it'll have been forgotten.
It's a decent ball. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Ferran Torres. Passes it through. Has a swing at it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance.
Martinez. Long shell pass, that's the message there. De Jong. Now the pass. Looks to slip it through. Passes it through. Saydankov. De Jong sticks in a foot to win it back. Torres with a shot! That really should have hit the net. Still waiting for the first goal. Herrera gets it back. Stuani puts his foot on the gas. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's made sure that that won't get through. De Jong. Martinez. Ball's out on the left now. And the first 45 minutes are up. Do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started. 0-0.
Barcelona playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Steered out wide. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Martinez. De Jong. Blind. And it's De Jong. Thrust towards the front line. Dashing forward at pace. Talk about singling someone out.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Ooh, that was marginal. I'd say very marginal.
Now it's Stuani. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Tries a through ball. And he's there to cut it out. Good clearance and very necessary. It's a great ball. And through to the goalkeeper. Oh, he's broken through. Still going. Where to next? That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Now the pass. Looks like a good ball through. That is wayward.
I think he's done very well to get into such a good position in front of the goal, but he just couldn't put in the telling touch.
De Jong. Ferran Torres. Oh, the ball's come loose. Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? Torres with a shot. He's got away with one there. Rapidly approaching the end. Barcelona have scored in each of their last 5 games, but it doesn't look now as though they'll make it to 6. De Jong. Rafael looks to slip it through. They've done it! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Battles to win it back. Rafael. Forward it goes. And it's Rafael. Rafael with the ball through. They've managed to get it away. And out to safety. The final whistle. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge. And it has finished goalless. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Look, a draw shows a level of industry.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Underway. Done very well to intervene. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Surely! Danger averted for now. Ferran Torres. That's a throw. Referee's given a throw. Tries a through ball. Hits it first time!
Well, it certainly keeps the keeper on his toes.
Looks to slip it through. The defence can get it clear. Barcelona are pressing with energy in the opening moments of the game. Tries to stroke it through. Now it's Lewandowski. Now the pass. Has a swing at it! Goal! Barcelona! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Big chance! Disappointing finish in the end. Barcelona are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Jimenez pumps it upfield. Passes it through. Hoists it high. Willems. Looks like a good ball through. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Looks to slip it through. He's made sure that that won't get through. Clears it out of harm's way. Who's going to make this theirs? It's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Barcelona leading by 1 and looking very comfortable on it. Barcelona are leading with half-time drawing close. Managed to get it away. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Another piece of really good defending. So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. Ferran Torres passes it through. Tries a through ball. Spoon forward. That's the whistle for half-time.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Barcelona in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead. Barcelona carry a 1-goal lead into the second half. It's a throw-in. Tries to get it forward quickly. Martinez. And it's Rafael. Now the pass. Aimed long and direct. Lewandowski. Real chance! And he's there to make a great save.
Keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Spoon forward.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Big chance! Superb from Lewandowski! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Oh, it's hit the post! Gets good distance on it. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Yeah, his instinct and the timing of his runs have proven fruitful, but they have to give him a harder time like that.
They really are proving themselves to be solid all over the field. Demanding a quick ball here. Tries a through ball. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Martinez. How about it? He's got away with one there.
Yeah, and it's very good play to force the initial error there. That's what created the opening in the first place.
Now it's Lewandowski. Looks like a good ball through. Looks to slip it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Oh, I tell you, only just. It was well spotted.
Gets wrestled off the ball. It seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Passes it through, and he's onside! It took genuine bravery to attempt to tackle there. Mind you, he had little option.
And that's very well played. What a good solid tackle that was. He knew his team were vulnerable then, and something had to be done. Great commitment.
Tries the route one option. He's picked him out. Oh, great save, real class.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
And he's there to hoof it away. Martinez does well there, alert. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Martinez, it's a long forward pass. Gets it back. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Martinez. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Plays a clever pass. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that's that. A huge result. A place in the next round is theirs to lose now. Success on away territory. Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Barcelona back home, having earned a lead in the away leg. Look, well placed to progress based on what we know already. And he's on his way! Back to the keeper and try something new. Olmo. With a delicate ball. Gone back to the keeper. Barcelona have begun the game in high-octane fashion.
Well, it's been a very purposeful start. I can add powerful too. They've set about their task with terrific energy.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. No goals as yet. Long and high towards the flank. Played it out wide, but less said about that pass, the better. Martinez. Spoon forward, and he's made certain that won't get through. Well, that's where he wants it. Done very well to intervene. Tries lifting it over. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Ferran Torres. Looks like a good ball through. Who's going to make this theirs? Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Martinez. And it's Rashford. Olmo with the ball through. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
Great reaction. Oh, good stop, it had to be. Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Barcelona give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it? Looks to bypass the midfield.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Rashford passes it through. Dinks one in. Raul. This is gone, that's a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Ferran Torres. He's got the ball, he's got the space, and he's there to make a great... That'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well, there's good movement off the ball, the passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Barcelona in for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Barcelona carry a 1-goal lead into the second half. It's gone a long way up and away. Olmo. Raul tries to get it forward quickly.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit.
It's a long forward pass. Olmo. Ferran Torres, who has made his impact already.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Oh, look, I don't need to tell you that that is not a good area to lose possession in, and should it be repeated, I think there's a real chance that the next time they're going to be punished for it.
The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Drives it towards the front. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and they finally reacted, but they could have been more switched on before he scored. Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
Chance! Drills one in. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Aimed long and direct. Olmo. Cuts it out. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Tries a through ball. Hits one! He's missed, but not by that far.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better. Any other time it would have sneaked in.
Knocks it towards the front. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. That's not the ball he wanted. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well won, that's good play. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Now the pass. Rashford. Barcelona scoring close to half-time to give them a 1-0 lead. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
And Peter, the key was getting it under control so efficiently before he fired the shot away. That was great technical ability.
Played out to the wing. He's made sure that that won't get through. So it's a long pass towards the front. Hits one! Oh, taken with style! Offside.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Defending to ensure they got no further. Olmo. Rashford passes it through. Pumps it upfield. Chip through. Oh, good interception. Pushes it out wide. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Looks to slip it through. He's tried one! Oh, surely that deserved better.
And that all stems from great vision, you know. What a delightful little ball over the top that was.
Battles to win it back. Swept in. It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona are through. They have the look of a team that fancies going all the way this time. Considering what happened in the first game, Jim, how do you think they've done here?
You